Okay, sit up. Walks up. Come up. Shoni, link. Okay, guys, welcome to the first day of this very strange Kangeiko, and well, just admitting people. Okay, and Sensei is in charge.
Okay, guys, we always start Kangeiko with a jog, so these guys are going to jog around the dojo, and you guys are going to jog on the spots. Okay, Hajime. This way, go. Or that way. Follow Sensei. Okay, so when I shout change, these guys are going to change directions, and you guys are going to do a 360 and carry on jogging. Okay, change. So try and jump and spin, yeah? Change, jump and spin, carry on jogging. Okay, when I say 1, you're going to clap both hands to the floor and carry on jogging. 1. One. That's got to be a clap, not a touch. Okay, when I say 2, when I say 2, you're going to leap up and hug your knees and carry on jogging. 2. Got to squeeze your knees in tight. 2, 1, change.
Oh, change.
1, 2, change. Change. When I say 4, you're going to drop into a lunge, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch legs 4 times and carry on jogging. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and carry on. And 1, 2, 4, change. Let's get free. Okay, freeze, 20 push-ups. Go.
You guys are supposed to be doing push-ups too. What? We're actually physically moving, that's hard.
And carry on jogging when you finish your push-ups. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 1, 4, 3.
Oh, that's nice.
Change. Okay. In a minute, we're going to drop and do 20 sit-ups or 20 crunches or whatever kind of abs exercises you want to do. Go.
Come on, guys, 20 sit-ups.
And carry on jogging when you're finished. And 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 4. And 20 squats. Go.
Told you what Sensei, bring through Sensei's medication.
And yame. Okay, big circles with your hips. Am I taking too much Adderall or not enough Adderall? I can't tell anymore. Change direction. Okay, Shiko Dutch. Push your knees out. Bring your feet in a little closer, drop your hips down and bounce. And up, push your hips forwards and stretch down. A little wider, push your hips forwards and stretch down. And a little wider, push your hips forwards and stretch down. Reach over to one ankle and pull. Bring your nose to your knee. Change sides. And middle. Lunge. Put the knee down, push your hips forward. Chest to the floor. Front leg underneath. Hi. Sit up, grab your back foot and pull. And lunge on the other side. Knees to the floor, push your hips forwards. Chest to the floor. Bring the front leg underneath. Sit up, grab your back foot and pull. And up. Move your hips. Change. Swing your arms. And change. And in and out. And up and down. And move your head. Change. And fix your doggy. And back, puss. Okay guys, ready to start. Let's all just start with some chokazuki. Okay, nice and slow. Ich, ni, san, shi. Okay, speed and power. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, ai. Okay guys, we're going to try 10 more chokazuki. Obviously, everybody knows how to make a proper hip vibration, but I want you to think about really twitching from your shoulder muscles as well, your anterior deltoids. Make sure those are firing explosively. You don't want to start slow and finish fast powerfully. Yeah, some people kind of start slow and think, oh, kime at the end. Yeah. Instead, think of really twitchy fast starts. Okay, let's try it. Okay. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, and ju. Good. Okay, relax. Move your arms a little bit. You guys, if you're stretching your arms, swinging your arms during a warm-up or something, think of using the full range of motion of your arm, all right? And people, you know, oh, I'm just warming up, I'm just kind of moving my arms a little bit. No, bring your forearms right past your ear, use the full range of motion that you have in that limb and bring your body into it as well. I bend my knees as my arms come down and they swing, yeah? Swing, 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 in and out. Stretch the back, stretch the chest. My hands are slapping against my shoulder blades. Same as up and down. My forearms meet my ears each time. My hands touch my shoulders each time, okay? We stretch the hips and we stretch the hips a lot, but dynamic stretching on the shoulders and upper body is really important too. Okay, again, Chokuzuki. Okay, guys, so have this kind of feeling of like nearly surprising yourself. I want you to really just think about the shoulder and react to the count. So I don't want you to anticipate the rhythm of the count. Oh, here comes the next one. I'm going to get my hip ready. I'm going to fire it out nice and fast and snappy, okay? Just think it's going to happen all of a sudden, especially twitching from that shoulder. That's the fastest way to get your arm forward, yeah? And you're going to back it up with the structure of the hip, the vibration, yada, yada, yada. Okay, ready? Let's try. Ich. Ni, san, shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Bananas. Fair. Okay, 4 more. Ich, ni, san, ke, shi, ka. Okay, good. An explosive twitch to start your technique, guys. Starting technique is, in my mind, more important than finishing. Because obviously, this isn't the end of any kind of practical punch. Nobody's going to stand at that perfect range while you make hikite and tip them with the very last inch. Yeah, that's where kime happens when we practice basics. But practically speaking, it's the most useless part of the punch. Okay. Okay, again, this time, 1 count, 2 punches with the same hand. So each time I count, you're going to punch and punch the same hand. So the hikite hand isn't doing anything extra. The hikite hand will come to its position, and then you just snap this arm again. Okay, hikite hand, so it's 1 punch, 2 punch. Okay, let's try, ready? Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Like these guys. Very good. Go. And roll. Okay, now let's try speed and power. So super fast snap of the shoulder, guys. Nice and relaxed. Snap, snap. Here we go. Ich. Ni. Snap it all the way back to hikite for the second punch. All the way back and out again. Full range of motion. San. Shi. Go. Please mute your microphone. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. And Ju. Right. Okay, so guys, to do that fast, obviously we need relaxation in between the 2 moments of kime. Yeah, kime, relax, snap the shoulder again. Let's try something a little bit more difficult. Let's try this movement we have in Nichushiho and some other kata. Okay, so from here you've got kind of a double punch. You bring both hands to hikite and switch hands. Okay, so ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, and ju. Okay, relax. Swing your arms a little bit. I see people bringing their body into it, using their knees. It's really good, guys. Okay. Okay, again, this time double, all right? So each time we are swapping again. Okay, like make your knee down, if any of you are familiar with that kata. Here we go. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Good. Go. Rook. Okay, switch hands. Other hand on top. Same again. Ich. Ni. Good. San. Yame. Okay, guys. So some things are creeping in to kind of corrupt our posture and our technique. Tiger a little bit. Side to side. Classic toig. All right, just a little bit. And some of you are also kind of bringing the rest of your body into it in a kind of a funny way, kind of if you watch from the side, like that kind of thing going on. Okay, so just snap the shoulders. There is no, unless you're stepping forward, there's no real movement of your body that's going to help this technique. You're purely snapping the shoulders. This technique is done in kibadachi and make your knee down. There's nothing you can do with your hip to help yourself because you're punching with two hands from each side of your body. No rotation or vibration is going to help with that, except for shime, locking in on the moment of kime, yeah? And using your structure to reinforce those punches, but not to help with any kind of dynamic or explosive movement. That's all in your shoulders and in your rhomboids and grand muscles that pull back for that double heat there. So you're snapping the back, snapping the front. Snapping the back, snapping the front. Okay, let's try. Ready? H. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Good. Okay, Lizzie Palette also kind of moving side to side a little bit each time you change hands. Okay, so try not to corrupt your posture. Okay, guys, 5 more speed and power this time. Think of the structure like I mentioned before. Putting your jacket on, yeah, like Jackie Chan says. Okay, I don't want to see people kind of standing tall like this, abdomen kind of open, sort of back squeezed rhomboids together. You have shoulder blades together. Think more chest engagement, abs engagement. Okay, this is the structure that's going to help. Okay, ready? Last 5, last 6. Here we go. H, ni, san, shi. Go, rook, sich, hutch, oyame. What's Sensei? Sometimes I forget how to count. Okay, relax, move your arms. Okay. Okay, so guys, we're just going to apply that same kind of feeling of exploding, twitching from your shoulder to a really basic combination, Kizamizuki, Gakuzuki. So everyone left leg in front, Jukumai. Okay, still roughly working on Kihon, so don't let the back heel come up as you rotate in for that Gakuzuki, okay? Heels flat. We're just gonna release the front leg as we Kizamizuki, then rotate in for Gakuzuki and recover back, okay? Okay, nice and smooth at first. Each. Ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, and hutch. Okay, change legs, still nice and smooth, guys. Obviously, you're using your hips, you're using your back leg drive, but focus on the shoulders. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro. Okay, yame. Okay, so we'll go speed and power in a sec. Just be careful of how you hold your hands, guys. Some people are kind of standing, kind of boxing style, but the problem is when this arm creeps over here and you have this kind of position, it's not really a straight line for your lead hand to move in, okay? If you want to hold your hands up like this, just make sure you have a straight line for your hands to hit their target. Yeah, generally, what I understand is that your lead hand should point jaw down and your other hand should point shoe down, okay? Okay, ready, speed and power. Left leg in front. And each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Siege. Hutch. Ku. And Ju. Okay, change legs. Okay, H. Ni. San. Very nice dono. Shi. Go. Ro. siege, haj, ku, and ju, yame. Okay, guys, so I can see a lot of people are really snapping really nicely from the shoulder, really dynamic kind of snappy punches. So that's good. That's what we're working on today. We're working on snapping the shoulder. We concentrate on strong legs, strong hips, strong core a lot in karate, but you'll never be let down by having strong shoulders too, strong chest. Okay, so we're going to work our way down. We're going to go from the shoulders to the chest and back. So everybody just shizentai and get on barai. Okay, each, ni, san, shi, go, ro, and change, not change this time, front stance, and punch gyakuzuki. Okay, so one count, gedan barai gyakuzuki, each, nice and relaxed for now. Ni, san, shi, go, ro. Oh, Simon Sensei. Okay, change legs. Okay, start from gyakuzuki and each, ni, san, shi, go, and roll. Okay, yame. Reason I'm going off screen sometimes, guys, is because you have the big TV there, and I want to get close and have a proper look at you. Okay, so guys, when we're doing gedan barai from shizentai, you've got to be careful with the timing, okay? You want to squeeze preparation and rotate with the block. All right, so make sure you are timing the rotation of your hips, not with the preparation, but instead with the block itself, okay? This is the correct timing for the rotation. You are counter-rotating into that block, okay? Same thing when we're doing it in front stance. Some people are pulling their hip back as they prepare and then just moving their arm. And then sending their hip forward and letting the arm kind of fly out afterwards. Okay, so try and coordinate the rotation with the important part of the technique. This part, and not the important part, but the practical part, I mean. And this part. Okay? Okay, so let's try speed and power. Left leg in front from gyakuzuki. And H. Ni. San. Shi, go, roll, siege, and last one, ha. Okay, change sides, and each, ni, san, shi, go, roll, siege, and haj. Ayame. Okay, good. So guys, as we counter rotate for gedan barai, we are letting the elbows moving, right? The elbows moving from here where it's tucked in the middle to there, outside of your center, right? It's there in your center, you're moving over there. Then you're rotating at the same time, and you have gedan barai position there. As you do that, you're connecting your elbow to the posterior chain, okay? You are not just making a shape, you're reinforcing it again with structure. This time it's what's happening on the back that's really important. Okay, and then the opposite is true for the punch. You are connecting this elbow to the front, the anterior chain. Okay, so think about the structure, guys. That has to be timed correctly. As you pull back, the practical part of the technique has to be reinforced by the structure on the back, and this has to be reinforced by the structure on the front. So that's why you need that timing. Okay, and I know people talk about hip timing, right? Or timing your hip with your technique, but it's not connecting just with your hips. It's connecting with your hips through your chest, through your back, through your core on the front and back. Okay, so let's try with uchi-uke this time. Everyone left leg in front, gyakuzuki. Okay, so slowly uchi-uke and gyakuzuki, and uchi-uke and gyakuzuki. Okay, so block uchi-uke and stop. Okay, guys, feel the connection through your back there. Okay, you should have your shoulder blades squeezed tight together. And then punch gyakuzuki. And you should have strong connection through your pectoral here, down into your core, to your hips. Okay, block, punch. Block, punch. Okay, one count smoothly. Each. Knee. San. And shi. Okay, change legs. Same thing on the other side. Start from Gyakuzuki. And each. Knee. San. And shi. Okay, relax, guys. Before we go speed and power, another thing about timing, right? Try not to pause so much. Even when we were doing Gen Umbraya, also now as Uchi UK, people are tending to stop and then go again. All right, stop and then go again. Rather, think of that shoulder whip that we had before. We were whipping the shoulder back and whipping it forward again. So think that this hikite isn't, it doesn't have to be the pulling hand, doesn't have to have that kind of practical application. You can just be training the whip in your shoulder. You are pulling back so that you can whip forward again. All right? So try and have that feeling as you make hikite. You're only making hikite so that you can cock your arm back and let it fly forward. Okay, let's try. Speed and power this time. Whip your shoulder. Left leg in front, Gyakuzuki. We're going Uchi-uke, Gyakuzuki. H. Knee. Focus on hikite to Gyakuzuki. Tan. Shi. Good. Go. Ro. Siege. Ha. Ku. And Ju. And change legs. Remember, guys, hikite is, we're treating the purpose of hikite now as if it is only to let us whip the shoulder back and forward again, okay? Like a training exercise. Okay. H. Knee. Tan. Try not to pause on the Uchi-uke. Shi. Go. Ro. Siege. Ha. Ku. And Ju. Yame. Okay, good. And relax. Swing your arms a little bit. Move your hips a little bit. Okay, good. Okay, guys, started on the shoulders, went to the chest and back. Going to go down to the hips now for a sec. Well, we're focusing on using making an explosive start to every technique, but also stringing techniques together continuously or continuously. So, so with the hips, right, we have hip positions. We have Shomen and Hamni. Those are static positions used to train our body, give us an idea of structure, reinforcing the way we want to with each technique. But we don't really look at using the hips dynamically as much unless we're training kumite. So let's try it a little bit now. We're going to do this thing that you can see Peter Constantine doing. If you look him up on YouTube, it's one of his main things. One of his main teaching points is the double hip action. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to throw a right hand Gyakuzuki. What we're going to do is we're going to plant our left leg in front and throw the Gyakuzuki, okay? So don't think about making Zenkutsu-dachi, just think plant the front leg and then throw. Okay, let's just try, nice and relaxed. Each. Knee. San. And shi. Okay, change legs. Each. Knee. San. And shi. Okay, so relax for a sec, guys. So when we plant that left leg in front, we're not planting and then driving. So it's not quite a feeling of there's the plant and here comes the back leg drive. It's more a feeling of thrusting your left side forward, leading with the left hip in a dynamic motion. So you are cutting in and immediately cutting in with the right hip afterwards. So there's no pause. You are using this first rotation to let the second rotation catch up. Your left hip is going and your right hip is following straight away after. On the other side, right hip is going and your left hip is catching up. Okay, and there's an element of centrifugal force from that rotation. Your arm just wants to naturally fly away. So use that and just let it fly off like that in a nice relaxed snap. And we can bring the shoulder back into that leg to make it even faster. Okay, so think one hip, next hip. One hip, next hip. Okay, it's dum dum. It's hip hip. Okay, ready? Okay, starting with left hip, right punch. Here we go. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Roll. And yame for a set, guys. So some people are treating the left hip movement as they're treating it as, okay, plonk it there and then do a fast one. Okay, instead each should be fast. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, don't. We're bouncing off of one position. The harder you throw a ball at the wall, the faster it'll bounce back. So this is the ball hitting the wall, and this is the bounce back. Okay, doing, doing. Okay, let's try again. And H. Knee. San. Shi. Plant your foot in front, Sylvia. Left foot plant in front. Go. And then punch. There you go. And pull back. Well done. Roll. Siege. Haj. Ku. And Ju. Okay, let's try the other side. I can see a lot of people doing this really nicely, guys. Well done. Keep it relaxed. Okay. H. Knee. San. Send the hip in. Shi. Go. Like Scott Sensei. Roll. Siege. Haj. Ku. And Ju. Ayame. Okay, good, guys. Good. So this thing that I'm trying to talk about not pausing, it also needs to be what happens, before and after the pause that I'm trying to make not happen has to be something fast and dynamic, yeah? And we have no problem doing that when we're doing basics, yes? If somebody told me, all right, they want Genanbarai Gyakusuki, I do fast Genanbarai, fast Gyakusuki. Everyone would, yeah? We all like to feel fast and strong and powerful, okay? But take away that pause and someone might go, okay, there's my Genanbarai, there's my Gyakusuki. Okay, but do both of them fast and your Gyakusuki will be more powerful. So if you pull back fast, pull that hip back fast, bam, the punch will be faster. You can bounce off this position to fire forward to this position. Okay, so don't think of the first thing as preparation. Don't think of this as preparation for Genanbarai. This as preparation for Shuto Uke. The faster you do this, the faster your Shuto will be if you keep your shoulders relaxed. Okay? So don't think of your techniques that way. Okay? From the start to the beginning of the technique is the technique. You should do it all fast. You should do it all dynamically using stretch, shorten cycles, which are all over the body. Okay, so speaking of the stretch, shorten cycle, we were using it as we pull back to punch. We were using it as we stretch the back, close the back for Genanbarai. And we're using it as we send the hip and follow with the other hip, yeah? Stretch, shorten, springy, elastic, bouncy karate. Speaking of bouncing, we're going to go down from our hips into our legs, okay? So everyone left leg in front. Okay, this time much more kumite style, so no need to put your heels on the floor. In fact, bouncing on your heels is quite a pain, so don't do it. Okay, weight on the balls of your feet. And just start moving forwards and back, forward and back. If you want to do me a favor, do this sideways to the camera so I can have a good look at you. And change legs. And yame. Okay, not bad, guys. So we have some normal mistakes with people moving their legs and keeping their head in the middle. Okay, try to bring all your weight forward and back. Keep connected through your stance, so you're moving all your weight forward and back. We have some people kind of front foot, back foot, front foot, back foot, front foot, back foot. If you're caught on the back foot, you're going to get hit and you're going to fall over backwards. Okay, so keep your keep both feet, both legs engaged as you move forward and back. We're not changing the weight distribution. We're just sliding forward, sliding back. Okay, so try and fix those two things. Let's go again, left leg in front, and begin. Try not to hop, try to slide. And change. Do this to the best of your ability, guys. Just keep mind of the concept. Moving all your weight together, no disconnection, yeah? And change. And yame. Okay, good. Okay, so have that same feeling, guys, throughout this next exercise that we're going to do. All your weight moving together and keeping the weight distribution even, unless we kind of lunge forward to gap Kazuki, which we're going to do later. Okay, so left leg in front, hands up. To be able to see this one. Okay, guys, you come back. Okay, and we're moving forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. And when I count, you're going to just spring forward, Kizamasuki, and spring back again. Okay, each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. And change legs. Okay. Each. Knee. San. And she. Okay, yame. Okay, good. Some people doing this really nicely already, and a lot of people making some also very normal, very common mistakes. So guys, when you hear the count, just go. It doesn't matter if you're moving back, if you're moving forward. What I don't want you to end up doing is you hear the count and you go, ho, 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 yeah! Okay? Don't build up to it, just spring forward. Use that pressure in the ball of your foot. Doesn't matter, you can be moving backwards and bam, go straight away. Okay, another thing is coming back again. Some people are doing a really nice big leap forward for Kazamizuki and going, ah, that was a good one, I'm gonna move back now. Okay, but stay in the moment, keep Zanshin, and also take the opportunity to work your legs even more. You've got to spring forward, you've got to spring back again. Okay, forward, back, forward, back, or forward, back, back. Okay, use the space that you've got. Ready? Left leg in front, Shukumai. So fix those two things. And begin moving backwards and forwards on your toes. And H. When you hear the count, just spring. Ni, san, shi. Good. Very nice, Georgia. Go. Rook. Sich. Hutch. Ku. And Shu. Ayame. Okay, good. Okay, guys, so it came up as an example once before. Ross Sensei was teaching a kumite class, and he wanted to talk about hitting the floor in order to drive forward, right? And if you're in a bit of a static position, the way to do that is to kind of do this kind of thing. When you drop into your stance, you can then spring forward. And it's like also when we're here in the dojo, Scott Sensei is teaching, Ross Sensei is teaching, AJ Sensei is teaching, and I'm all the way back here, and they say, Rook, come over here, I need to punch you. The first thing I do isn't this. Right, here I come. The first thing I do is, coming, Sensei. The first thing that happens is my leg goes back. Okay, so hitting the ground, running. That's what we're going to work on now. It's a plyometric bounce. We're not starting from zero. Never starting from zero during this class, okay? We start from zero in Kihon training and some other kinds of training to work on that explosive power, to go from zero. It's very difficult, it's good training, but now we want to work on the opposite. We want to make it a lot more dynamic. So, when you hear the count, if you are in that moment bouncing forward, you're going to spring forward. If in that moment you are moving back, you're going to spring forward, okay? And hopefully not slip on the floor like I just did. Okay, so Let's really spring, guys. Let's hit the floor. Every time you hear the count, you're going to attack the floor with the ball of your foot and fly forwards. Okay, ready? Okay. Left leg in front, Jukumai, and start moving on your toes, forwards and back, forwards and back. And H. Knee. Attack the floor, guys. San. She. Probably frozen. Go. Rook. Sich. Touch. Coup. Two. Okay, change legs. 10 on the other side. If I'm freezing, guys, sorry about that. If you can hear me and see me, can I just get some thumbs ups? Okay, good, good, good. Okay, let's try the other side. This time I'm going to break up the timing. Try not to anticipate the count, okay? When you hear the count, boom, you spring. Okay, yoi, begin moving, and H. Nice, Garmin. Knee. Think about the recovery after you spring forward, guys. You've got to get out of the way. Tan, spring forward, spring back. She, go, rook, good. Siege, hatch, cook, and shoo. Yummy. Okay, good. All right. So some of the projection kind of came into the upper body there, guys. Some people were, when they hear the count, they okay. So moving explosively kind of implies that we have to just do the punch without giving any kind of signal that it's coming. And in fact, you might say kicking the floor like we're doing is a massive telltale sign that an attack is coming. Ross Sensei, when he hits you with the Kizamizuki, he just kind of whispers through the air and dinks you right in the chin in a very polite manner. Okay, but it doesn't mean that a plyometric bounce isn't a really excellent way to get dynamic explosive power. Okay, so we're going to turn that into Kizamizuki Gyakuzuki. So we're going to spring forward second time for Gyakuzuki. On the moment of this Gyakuzuki, your front leg is really heavily loaded. There's a lot of weight there. Try not to stand up and then kind of move back. Try and get into that compressed position and really push back dynamically from there and recover smoothly, all right, without wobbling, without slowing down. Okay, yoink. So just slowly first, we are thrusting forward Kizamizuki, thrusting forward Gyakuzuki, and back. 2 thrusts forward, 2 thrusts back, okay? Knee, forward, back. And moving forwards and backwards. Ha, 5. She, ha. Go. Okay, let's try the other side. Before we do, guys, just a few people I spotted there are forward and then rotate. Okay, maybe you could argue you're using back leg drive there, you know, for that second punch. What I'd rather you do is bounce again. I know a lot of hardcore people will tell me I'm a sinner for talking about bouncing in karate, right? But it is a plyometric bounce. Okay, you can do it twice in a row. You can bounce. All right, without trying to put a hole in the floor like I just did. Springing forward gracefully, like a tiger. Okay, ready? Right leg in front. Tiger claws. Jukumai. And still nice and smooth. V. Knee. Spring. San. Shi. And go. Okay, Yame. Left leg in front. Okay, we're going to go speed and power, guys. Depending on the space you have, I want you to really fly and thrust across the floor, okay? Drive, make this extra in every way. Okay, really go for it. Push your foot into the floor. Don't forget about snapping from the shoulder. Don't forget about engaging the back, followed by engaging the front. Don't forget about hip. Yeah, Kizami Gyaku. All right, all the things that we worked on already, try and bring them all together. Shoulder snap, front and back engagement, double hip move motion, and springing off the floor. Those 4 things. Okay, ready? Okay, begin moving. Okay, H, ha. Ni, ha. Sa, ha. Shi, ha. Go, ha. Rook, ha. Sich, ha. Hutch, ha. Sausages. Okay, take a few deep breaths. And change legs. Right leg in front. Juke mat. Okay. H, ha. Lean. Faster. San. Chi. Go. Rook. Sich. Watch your guard as you come back, guys. Don't drop your hands. Keep your guard up. Hutch. Coup. Last one. Yo. Yummy. Okay, good. Take a few deep breaths. Relax. Guys, we're about to do the physical challenge to end the class, but if anyone has a question, they can buy some more time for you to catch your breath if they want to ask now. Hello? Was that somebody just telling me they had no question? Okay, good. Time is up. Okay, so guys, I want you to stick your arms out parallel with the floor. Okay? Also, directly out from your shoulders, not kind of drooping forward a little bit. Directly out, be really, really strict. Okay, and begin turning in golf ball sized circles. Moving from your shoulders, guys, your wrists are locked in place and your elbows are locked in place. Only golf balls, not too big, very, very small, okay? Very, very fast forward circles. Elbows locked, wrists locked, no cheating, no drooping forwards, no drooping down. Okay, reverse circles going backwards. Okay, let's move to tennis ball sized circles going forward. Straight elbows, Ellie. Don't slow down, guys. Don't let your arms droop. Don't let them go forwards either. And back, reverse. Okay, football sized circle going forward. Just a normal sized football. Guys, use your imagination. And change, going backwards. Don't slow down. Yes, I see people start to grimace. That's good. It means you're getting stronger. Okay, basketballs going forwards. Keep your chin tucked in, guys. Don't let your head go forward like that. It gets really uncomfortable. Going backwards. Don't slow down. Okay, yoga ball. That doesn't mean we're swinging. We're not swinging. We're still turning very fast. Elbows locked, wrists locked. And change. Don't slow down. And swing. And change. And yummy. Okay, good. Okay, so follow my movements. H, elbows up. Hit your shoulders shrugged, yeah? Knee, hands up, don't shoot. San, biceps to your ears. Knee. H. Knee. San. Knee. H. Knee. San. Knee. H. Knee. San. Knee. So guys, if I count each, knee, then you move at that speed. If I count each, knee, move dynamically. San, Shi. I mean ni. Ich ni. San ich. San ich ni. San ni, san ni, san ni, san ni, san ni. Ich ni, san. Ni ich. Ayame. Okay, relax. Okay, we're nearly done. Okay, 10 chokuzuki. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu. Faster. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu. Okay, left leg in front, yukamai. Okay, so not springing forward, just focusing on the shoulder. Kazami gyaku, ich. Okay, fast as you can. Ni, snapping from the shoulder. San, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu, ta. Change sides. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu, ta. Okay, jog on the spot. Take a few deep breaths. And begin punching slowly. Just from the shoulder, yeah? No need for Nikki there. Breathe deep. Okay, when I say go, you're just going to accelerate to maximum speed, okay? 3, 2, 1, go! And normal speed. Breathe. And 3, 2, 1, go! Ayame! Okay, ready? Golf ball circles, go! Reverse. Tennis balls, go! Reverse. Footballs. Reverse. Basketballs. Reverse. Yoga balls. Not swinging. Reverse. And swing. Very convenient time, Chrissy Howard, to go to work. Us. And change. And relax. Okay, ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. 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 Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ich. Ni. Ayame. Okay, chokuzuki. Ready? Fast. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu. Yame. Kizami gyaku. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu. Change. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, shu. Ay. Relax. Okay, so I hope your shoulders are tired, guys. Not quite finished, just one more thing. Take a few deep breaths. Okay, push-ups. Go to your 1 set maximum. So go to failure, all right? If that's 10, fine. If that's 50, just try not to take all day about it because there's 1 minute left in the class, all right? Hajime! Hey, Yame. Some people were just taking a rest on the floor, I think. Okay, guys, we're finished. Cesar, or in a minute, Cesar, listen to Sensei. Us, thank you.
Okay, guys, we're just going to finish with Cesar as normal. Just two quick things before we finish. Hi, Christina. First thing is that obviously we are doing this. We always have a charity in mind this year. It's cancer research. So far, we've raised €1,632, which is fantastic. But if you haven't donated and you feel inclined to donate, you can go onto the Facebook page of this Kangeiko and donate there. And the second point is I put in both group chats, this group chat and this group chat, Susanna's email address, secretary@homebrewdojocrest.com. Please email her to let her know everyone that was doing Kangeiko. I'll only say this today because only people who do all 4 days will get a certificate of completion. So if there's 2, 3, 4, 5 of you on this call, please email all the names and we'll make sure you get certificates. Okay. Cesar. What's up? Come on. Johnny, leave. Oh.